Hello everyone and welcome back to more Let's Play Shadowrun Returns. The estate. From the floor of the Lone Star Cruiser, you watch the tops of the downtown corridors of buildings disappear. What the hell? You're not supposed to do anything before I click. From the floor of the Lone Star Cruiser, you watch the tops of the downtown corridors office buildings disappear, replaced by the grey overcast over the I-90 bridge. The nylon restraints binding your wrists and ankles. Along with McCluskey's whistling to the radio. What? The nylon restraints binding your wrists and ankles along with McCluskey's whistling to the radio make for an unpleasant ride. A half hour later the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road and a magnificent mansion fills your view. Its design, a blend of old-world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt and you're dragged onto the driveway where McCluskey pulls a nasty-looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green-clad ghosts. Special Forces troops from Terngaya. Massaging the feeling back into your numb extremities, you prepare to meet the man himself. James Terrestrian 3. Let's check our stats and spend some karma, shall we? What's this? Hit in ranged combat. That's good. Maximum for staff. Body, what's this? Demonstrates resistance to physical damage. Hit points increased by 10. That's good. Let's take one of these. Increase our rifle, probably. What? Oh, this one. Maximum for trolls. Why can't I use this then? Oh, I need more quickness. And then I can get this. Okay, let's remove this then. Okay. Now I can get more pistols. I'm missing one. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Huh. Okay, well, we have 7 left. What can we get? Strength, hit, melee or throwing weapons. Not really useful. Unarmed intelligence. Decking or rigging. Calculate the chance to hit with computer programs or drones. Yeah, not really useful to us. Willpower. The chance to hit with magical. And reduces the chance to be hit by magical attacks. Let's use one of these. That should be good. Okay. So far, so good. Hey, McCluskey. McCluskey smirks. Okay, well, how was my... I think this is my low voice. I don't know. Let's see. I need to... in here and try this out. I forgot which buttons do what. So...
This is my low voice. Yes, perfect. McCluskey. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner and you live by your own rules, don't ya? I suggest you keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time, dwarf. Mr. Terrestrian isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind the throne of Terngaya and one of the richest men in Seattle.
Should I be impressed?
No. Ha! You go ahead in there and keep talking trash. That should work out fine for you, dreadful brains. You got no money and you got no power. So what do you got?
Let's be mean to this guy. Say indigestion. Free will. I thought it said free Wi-Fi for a second. I've got honor, sir.
You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later.
Oh well. Hey, Mr. Quoth. Hello. Sir? The tall, fussy elf with the air of a Victorian butler studies you from far above your diminutive height before he speaks. He doesn't like what he sees. I'm wondering if the game is different if you're an elf. I don't know. Mr. Terrestrian is expecting you. You will find him in his office. Ha! Thank you, Jeeves. Delighted to be of service. You may wait here for a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Terrestrian's office. Some people find that they need time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits to you, and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry, though. Mr. Terrestrian is not one to be kept waiting long. Okay, let's see if we can click on stuff in here. This way? Probably. Let's see. Let's just explore what we can explore for now. Okay. Who's that? Algernon, hello! There's a twinkle in Algernon's eyes that wasn't there when you spoke at the Seamsters' Union. Ha!
Ha, it's good to see you again. There is much to do.
Well, you run in some pretty different circles, don't you, Algernon?
I do not run at all, Sebdo. I go where I am needed, and I am needed here. Seek me out after you have spoken to James Telestrian. Perhaps I can be of service again.
Alright, so this is interesting. This seems to be off limits. We're all done. Let's go and talk to this dude then. Hello, sir. James Telestrian III and the piano. And a pretty nice office. I'd like to live there. Hello, sir. As you approach, James Terrestrian III looks up from the computer screen built into the surface of his desk and assesses you. Calculating and cold, a practiced smile comes to his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from Trivid. It's not the clothing or the trappings or the bow before your betters mansion. It's something else. The feeling that you're being categorized as a resource or a liability or a pawn. I have been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit they are impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my Vice President of Security his job. In 24 hours, you have accumulated quite a bill with me, sir. How do you intend to settle your debt? Corporate. Once my current assignment is complete, I would be happy to discuss worsening off my debt to you, Mr. Telestrian. That seems like a smart move. Let's be smart. That discussion may happen one day, assuming the outcome of this conversation does not result in your immediate termination. When one is in my debt, they remain in my debt until such time that I decide that debt is repaid. There will be no negotiations on that point. However, you have one piece of information which you might use as a bargain chip in the little time you have left to live. Why you took what you took. I am interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security teams up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. Half-brother.